All right, the manhunt continues for the suspect who killed the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, Brian Thompson. The NYPD expanded their search to Atlanta, Georgia. CBS News senior coordinating producer on crime and public safety, Anna Schecter, is here with more on some breaking news. Anna, what can you tell us?
Hey, Liz. Well, an arrest has been made. A person of interest is being questioned in connection to the murder of the UnitedHealthcare CEO in Pennsylvania. He is being questioned right now by police. NYPD is on their way there. So this came in through a tip. The person being questioned also was in possession of a gun with a silencer. It's believed to be similar to the weapon used in the killing that was carried out on December 4th. Also in possession of a fake New Jersey driver's license. So that is what we know at this time. It's a very fluid, fast-moving situation, but it appears as though a tip that came in led to this opportunity to find this individual and question him in connection with the murder.
I mean, this has become really a nationwide story here, Anna. As time goes on, the search kind of expands. It was obviously in New York, now Atlanta, and now we're hearing Pennsylvania. Can you talk a little bit about just the law enforcement operation that's been happening ever since this murder took place?
Well, it's been massive. NYPD has been the lead, but there have been more than 80 law enforcement departments across the country that have been contacted to help in this investigation. The FBI is very involved, as is the U.S. Marshals. There's a fugitive task force that was dispatched to investigate all along the bus route that the person of interest took to New York City and the bus originated in Atlanta. It's still to be determined if he boarded in Atlanta or on one of the stops along the way. But investigators believe that the person of interest might have left New York City that morning. He entered a bus terminal at 178th Street in Upper Manhattan at 7:30 a.m., according to surveillance footage, and there's no footage of him departing. So investigators believe that he boarded a bus and headed out of town. Now it appears that the person of interest, it's the same person that they have apprehended in Pennsylvania. But again, it's been very difficult. Facial recognition did not come through with a positive ID. Neither did DNA testing or fingerprint testing. So this has been very challenging for investigators to nail down exactly who carried out this crime, and they hope that this lead and this individual that they are currently questioning, that they will be able to wrap up this investigation and button it up as soon as possible. Liz?
And I want to talk a little bit about the motive that investigators are sort of leading to this suspect, mostly from just the key pieces of evidence, which we mentioned earlier in the show are so on the nose. I mean, the writing on the bullet casings, deny, delay, depose, allegedly written on those bullet casings. Also, the monopoly money found in the backpack. I mean, it sort of reads like a TV movie here. Do investigators think that the motive is the healthcare industry and greed as a whole, or is it possible that those pieces of evidence are just a cover for something else?
Well, anything is possible, as we've seen this with this wide-ranging manhunt for days. For 5 days, police really had no idea where he might be. So that is, of course, possible. These investigations, they come up with surprises sometimes, but certainly investigators believe that the strongest evidence that points to motive are what you just laid out there: deny, depose, delay, in reference to how insurance companies handle claims. Also the monopoly money, seemingly in reference to the CEO being a very high earner and insurance companies pulling in very high revenues while they deny claims to people who might need health care coverage. So that is the main line of questioning. Investigators, our sources told us, ruled out a connection to the family or close friend who might have had a personal grievance. That was ruled out pretty early on. Of course, nothing is ever completely ruled out, but they have been pursuing this line of questioning themselves, this investigative line on the motive being tied to how UnitedHealthcare handles claims really since about Wednesday late afternoon, once they analyzed the bullets and the shell casings at the scene of the crime, the Monopoly money in the backpack, which was found late Friday night. That just further bolstered this idea that the motive is coming from anger over how the company handles claims, how the insurance industry handles claims.
All right, CBS News senior coordinating producer on crime and public safety, Anna Schecter. Thank you so much, Anna.